Dustin Beck. I'm the Vice President eSports at Riot Games.
When it comes to selling out the Staples Center, what impact do you feel that will have on the big picture of esports moving forward?
We were shocked and humbled when we heard that we sold out Staples in an hour, but I think it's really a testament to how far the sport has come for League of Legends. I mean, we were at Galen Center the year before, we were at Convention Center the year before that, and just this upward momentum and upward trend that we've had with League of Legends is so great because so many fans just want to see this on the main stage just like they would any other sport. So it's been a humbling experience.
Are you guys kind of putting yourselves in a corner that every year has to be something bigger? Like, do you need to go to a football stadium next year?
Only in the sense that we want to accommodate all the fans that do want to watch it live. So we'll probably do a bigger venue next year just so we can have these live kind of memorable experiences for our fans. But our goal is not to be the kind of biggest and best sport. Our goal really is to deliver value to all of our fans who are watching it. Remember, the live event is just a very small microcosm of the total people viewing it. Right? We get millions of people that tune into the event, so the 10,000 or 12,000 people at Staples Center, it's really only a fraction of our audience.
When it comes to this point, when you look back at Season 3, what are some things that you'd like to adjust looking ahead to Season 4 that you're allowed to talk about?
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, this was the first year of the LCS. It's the first year of us designing a sport. I think there's quite a few things that we do want to tweak. We want to, the analyst desk, for example, is a great thing that we just rolled out at the World Championship that was supremely successful in the sense that it broke down the game by our analysts and by our players and kind of got a ton of chatter just around the community, and fans loved it. So we want to do more of that. We want to make sure that we're not doing a bunch of super weeks. It's not fair to the pros to not have the proper time to go scout a team that they're going to play. So we're going to be adjusting the schedule. We might do a bit more international play. I think it'd be really cool to see a Fnatic Cloud9 rematch, for example. And beyond that, I mean, we've been so heads down focused on Season 3. We haven't even kind of broached Season 4 yet outside of a scheduling perspective. So fans can expect some adjustments just to make it better.
When it comes to the All-Star, were you happy with that, how that came about as a first time?
As a first time, we were happy with the All-Star game, but we also saw a lot of flaws with it. I think it's tough to do international kind of world seedings for our World Championship when you have kind of a conglomeration of all-star pros from their different regions, and there might be language barriers. Some regions might take it more seriously than others, and it's not truly representative of the skill of that region. So we might make some tweaks to the All-Star game as well, but from an international competition perspective, it was sure fun seeing China versus US and all those matches up.
What impact do you feel the Challenger Series will have on things next year?
I'm fired up about the Challenger Series. I think it's going to really increase the level of competition that not only is abundant kind of from a more amateur level, but it's going to put a lot of pressure on the LCS as well, and that's great, right? I mean, NFL is not successful without NCAA football. You need that kind of breeding ground for people to play on this big stage before they graduate into the NFL, and I think it's the exact same with our league, and it also allows for way more teams to compete, right? We only have 8 teams in the LCS, and then when a team like Marne kind of gets relegated, where do they go? And now there's a league to kind of have teams that got relegated as well as up-and-coming teams like a Cloud9 go participate in that.
When it comes to the Coke Zero involvement, can you talk about how you guys are working with sponsors to integrate them into events versus just having signage everywhere?
And most sponsors were that we've talked to were interested in kind of media purchases, but Coke, from the very get-go, to their credit, they didn't want to just do a media purchase. They wanted to add value to the scene. They wanted to come in an authentic and genuine manner and fill any holes that were there with the scene. And so when we were kind of brainstorming with them and talking to them about our plans for Challenger next year, they immediately lit up and understood why that would be a great thing to partner with. And we're not really sharing details on Challenger League yet, but it's great that they've been kind of so easy to work with and so understanding of the gaming market and how to get involved with it.
And the last thing, where do you see esports 5 years ahead of it?
Man, I don't even know where I see esports a year from now because it's been growing so fast. But what I do know is we're going to be laser focused on delivering a high quality premium experience to our fans. That's what they deserve. That's what an NFL fan expects when they watch NFL on Sundays. And so we just want to make a commitment to that.